What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Satisfactory Update 6 playthrough series. It's going to be episode number 84. Last time I left off, I finished making the plutonium fuel rods that we need to, basically eliminate that nuclear waste. And now I have that being made, and we'll have that going into the generator, which will hopefully generate us some power. I really needed to check how much it needed so I can clock it down to getting in just enough fuel rods per minute, so it would constantly be making power. But I couldn't ever get it because it takes so long for those plutonium fuel rods to be made, just because it's clocked so low. It's only making like 0.125 per minute, so I need to check that out real quick before we start the episode. But anyway, we're going to be focusing on basically starting with, I think, one of the parts for the next phase. One of the easier ones. We'll start from easy to hard and work our way up to, I think, probably nuclear pasta or something. One of the harder ones, obviously. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing this episode. Just basically trying to make the parts that we need for the next mile or the next phase. So hope you guys enjoy it as always, and let's get into it. All right, we're next to the nuclear reactor, nuclear power plant, whatever. Yeah, it's not getting enough water right now. It makes waste. Plutonium waste? What was the... What was the point of me making that if it was only going to do it... If it was only going to do it again, make more waste. I'm trying to see. It's gonna need more water. I'm trying to see how much it needs so I can clock it down to that much so we can move on. I can't believe that makes waste too. I thought the whole point of making plutonium was to completely get rid of waste from the nuclear power plant, but it makes its own waste. So it's pointless. It makes less waste, but it still makes waste. Anyway, I should be able to make... It should tell me after this next fuel rod. I'm going to take it straight to the generator. And it'll tell me how much fuel it needs. I can clock it down and we can move on. No power. We're going to be losing more water, but once I clock it down, we won't. I'm just waiting for that. The acid rain from all the nuclear waste. The nuclear power is like the cleanest power I can possibly have. I'm just gonna wait for this fuel rod to go in, send it in there, and it should tell me how efficient it'll be, so I'll clock it down. And we'll move on to making probably... Where is it at? Probably not a good place to stand. This. I already have the versatile framework. This won't be bad to make, and this is not that bad either. Sulfuric acid. I could probably make it here. But I'll have to send it back to the hub somewhere. Or I can build it at the factory branch number 3 and make a train like I was planning to do. Like up here and then run it down to here. But it also has there's more here, but I don't have enough space to make another train station. That's the problem. Okay, that should be made. Yep, I see it right there. hurt my freaking filters, but whatever. It needs 0.1 per minute. This is making 0.125. So actually that works out. We can actually overclock this slightly. For 1.25. We need 300 water. So that's actually pretty nice. We can find the freaking water. Yeah, this is going to be producing 315 or 301, 3,125 hour, because it only needs 1 per minute for base. So we overclocked at 1.25 or 0.125. That's all it needs. Then we need to do some with the plutonium waste, so I guess just store it for now. Over here somewhere. Some industrial storage here. I was hoping that that wouldn't make any waste, but I guess it makes its own waste. I don't know if we'll ever make that into anything. Yeah, we're going to be generating 3,125, and we'll have no more nuclear waste, so that's pretty nice. Not making any non-fissile uranium for some reason. Why is this not making non-fissile uranium? What is it not getting? What are you not getting? Got everything. Oh, it's filled up with water. I guess I'll lower this down a little bit. I think it's already lowered down quite a bit. This should be making, if it doesn't get backed up with water again. I'd hate to have to freaking manage that and lose 3,000 megawatts of power. Anyway, we're moving on. Trying to make the magnetic field generator. The versatile framework, which we have at the hub. We don't have the sulfur we need at the hub is the problem. So we could make the electromagnetic control rods and the batteries somewhere else and just leave the versatile framework there. Because right now it's just going straight into the damn... Right now it's going straight into awesome sync, so... I mean, really, versatile framework isn't used for anything else. Oh, the train left. The versatile framework isn't used for anything else, so... As far as I know, at least. So, it'd be better just to use it. Maybe we can get copper, especially we can put that on miner Mark III. We can get enough copper to make the electromagnetic controller rod in the quick wire as well. There's like something on my face right here just bothering the hell out of me. I did not mean to do that. Where should I put the manufacturer at for this? Right here. Okay, there's another spot. Chill out for a second. I guess I'm gonna make any more motors because it's not getting enough. It's not getting what it needs. Need cables and what? Then we start maybe modular frames. Okay. This needs to be turned on. What are you doing, bro? Really? Dead ass. There. A 2.5 versatile framework per minute. How much are we making right now? Five. Okay, so we can 200% it right now just off the versatile framework we have. Pretty nice. Assuming that's 2.5, I mean, or making 5. Wrong though. Where's the power pole I can stretch this to? Here we go. We need 1 electromagnetic control rod. The crappy part is, like, I can't get the nearest sulfur deposit is over here. What I could do, actually, I don't know if I'll have enough room here to do it, though. Let me make batteries anyway. I don't remember being particularly hard. Oh, we need freaking... We need aluminum stuff too, and aluminum solution. Aluminum solution, nitric acid, or sulfuric acid, and aluminum casing. It'll make batteries in water. I think it'd just be better if we did it here, maybe. Just have a train station go from here to there. Because I was thinking about making this Mark II, having this, like, we're just, yeah, just having this. Because we don't really use sulfur for much anyway. We normally just buy it with coupons. So I'm thinking about just, like, deleting that, deleting all the stuff that's using sulfur, this conveyor belt, and stop putting it in the storage. And use this to make the sulfuric acid here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do, actually. And just put a Miner Mark II, Miner Mark III up there for that bauxite. And have that make the silica and the aluminum casings. I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, all the smokeless powder doesn't need to exist anymore anyway. I have so much bullshit in my inventory here. I'm gonna delete. All this can just go. There's nothing to exist anymore. Where did I go to? There. Okay, when that happens. Alright, so that's out of the way. Start with the sulfuric acid, I suppose. Guess just make it here, I don't know. Stretch this conveyor belt somewhere, like maybe over there. But how are we gonna get the water up there is the thing. The water's gonna be kind of tricky to get up there. Okay, there we can stretch it across the lake and put it somewhere over there. Or over there, I don't know. But that's not gonna be storing anymore. So nitric acid's only like what, water and or citric acid or sulfuric acid is water and sulfur in a refinery. Then we'll need that going into a blender, which will make the batteries, which will need silica, or not silica, alumina, and aluminum casings. Kind of annoying, but not too bad. I have no idea how much is going through this conveyor belt right now, if I'm being completely honest. Guess right here will be the best place to put it, I guess. So the water's like close by. Some motors. Okay. They'll have it go wrap around here, I guess. Go to the manufacturer. The batteries, that is. All we need is batteries, versatile framework, which we already have, and electromagnetic control rods. Batteries are going to be the hardest part to get. What am I looking for? Motors. Go. Okay, 50 sulfur and 50 water. Shut up. We're gonna need definitely gonna need a water pump for all this head lift. Most definitely. Wish you'd shut up, buddy. Put that down to 50. I guess 50.4 will do. That will go into a blender. So I guess it'll be somewhere over here. Damn. Came out of nowhere. This said blender will be making water or batteries. Will then be used which will then be put over here. We'll be going into the space elevator. Will be our first part made. Won't be too long before we make it either, so it's kind of nice. Need a radio control units for the first time in forever. I'm hoping that upgrading that to Mark III minor is going to give us enough to make the aluminum casings and the silica we need to make enough batteries to double overclock that. I kind of want to, just to make it more faster. You know, the wait is long. Obviously, when I have all the parts made, I'm just going to wait. We'll do some other stuff like explore or whatever, but... $2 per minute. It's going to take a shit ton of time. So I need 2 electromagnetic control rods and 10 batteries. It needs to be put on the stretch the car. Should be making some by now. What? How it is. That will be going to a blender. Alright, you're dying. Alright, you freaking trying to kill me. Blender. Can't afford. I don't have enough freaking. I don't have enough aluminum casings. I don't think I have aluminum casing stored up. I might, but I don't know. Do have them stored up, but they haven't stored up because for some reason I can never get that aluminum to constantly make. I don't know why it keeps getting backed up with water, but it does. Doesn't make any sense. It's already got sulfuric acid back up. Backed up for a while though, unfortunately. Yeah, it works, but like, I have to do weird stuff with the. Just put it right here. Logistics. Only liquids that we need. I'm probably gonna need a water pump. No way I'm out of quick wire, bro. Probably didn't even need to make that, but I did anyway. This got sulfuric acid. You're going to be making batteries. We only need 10, so that'll be at 50. Need 20 aluminum solution and 10 aluminum casings. I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright. Got everything I need. Just need 3 portal miners. And enough case steel beams to make it actually. So don't want to forget that. Make the conveyor belt Mark IV. Finally adding on to the hub again. It's been a while since I did that. What the? Bro. I don't know what's been on with what those creatures have been on this entire series, but they keep like fucking like going crazy, man. What do we need? The case steel beams. Should be good. Then we'll need more iron plates too. We're gonna need more of those. Jesus, bro. We'll just have to stretch the aluminum solution and the aluminum casings from there to here. Which won't be too bad, but just saying, that's what we're gonna have to do. We need to make this miner Mark 3 though, because we're gonna need more bauxite and more coal too, so I might need to make 2 miner Mark 3s. I don't know why this keeps getting backed up. It keeps getting filled up with water. That's literally what keeps happening. I guarantee you, the second one is gonna be filled with water. You can already tell it is. Cause look at the pipe. Why? It's going into here, which means it shouldn't be getting backed up. I've limited this so much. I'm moving it down to 40. I'd rather it not get enough water than it getting too much and just stop working. Anyway, I need probably need to get more coal and bauxite. I think this coal is from like another deposit somewhere. I'm already been using a little bit of. I'm going to use more of it. So. Alright, no, this ain't gonna let me upgrade it. Just straight up, bullet. Oh. Delete. Throw the bauxite. Hate I have to do this, but the game makes me do it, so. Need to make this all Mark 4. I'm not going to be overclocking that anymore. I have a separate refinery. I'll be getting 120 of that, obviously. How many resources does that pull? Because I know on a pure deposit, Mark 2 will get 240. So I go to 480, I can have 240 more. With 360, then it's fine too, because I have 220 to work with, that's fine. It's be 480. That's a lot. That's a lot of bauxite to work with. I could have another. Oh, that's way more bauxite than I actually need. But I'm making another one Mark III. This coal. This will be Mark III, I think. From, yeah, this one. Radiation. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why there's an artifact right there. Oh, bamboo. I remember how terrifying and hard it was to get through this area. I don't really have to worry about it because I have filters now. Gas masks and hazmat suits. This all needs to be Mark III. Pretty sure, because it's using 120, I believe. This needs to be Mark IV, obviously, but my splits need to be Mark III. Man, how long is this freaking conveyor belt? Jeez. Finally. How many powers does use that? It's 12, it's 30. It's actually not even that bad though. Maybe double the coal that we already had. I think sure, I mean my conveyor belts. Yeah. This is not gonna make it. Not at all. Look how fast I'm going, bro. I'm fucking zooming through here. Speed run through this. Anyway, we need to head back to the hub and grab some more case steel beams. But you did get the gist. Basically, all I'm doing is going to be using this, splitting it, making it Mark III on the split, and making 2 refineries for the alumina and the aluminum cases. We have plenty of resources now to do so. I gotta check something real fast before I head to the hub. Probably won't have time to do much else though. Probably won't have time to finish that conveyor belt. I might just do it off camera. You already don't need to see it. Just want to see how much coal it's using. I believe it's using every bit of this. So 120. It's already backed up again? How is that even possible, man? I keep limiting it. I'm about to delete it altogether. Yeah, it's using every bit of 120. But now we'll have 240 to work with, which we can make 2 of that caliber, which we don't really need to. But Oh, how much more this wants me to limit it? I'm about to fucking remove it altogether. At 25%. This is still getting backed up. This needs 360 water, and that's as much as it's getting, but now I'm limiting it and it's still getting filled up. I don't understand. Do not understand. Flushing all that water out. Because that's making 120 water. That's doing 120, so it's 240, but that's not making 360. Which means this shouldn't even be getting backed up with water. Okay. We'll worry about that some other time. Hopefully that fixed it. I limited 25% on that one. I'm about to fucking just remove it all together. Clearly what I'm doing is not helping. Yeah, we're making those two Mark III so we can have enough coal and bauxite to make another refinery, making the aluminum solution and the aluminum casings we need. We put it into that mixer, which will make the batteries. And once all those mix, we'll make the batteries. We'll make about, the goal is 10 per minute. Send it over to manufacturer, and we'll have 2 of the 3 pieces we need to make the part. And all we need is electromagnetic control rods, which will be simple since we'd have to deal with aluminum to make those. It's literally copper, a quick wire, which we can make that Mark III. We can make Mark III miners and stuff for that. Same with this. Stators. So, we're good on that account, but I'm just going to end it here, guys. Off camera, I'm going to just stretch this conveyor belt to Mark IV and the other one to Mark III, and we'll work on the refineries next time. So, hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. We'll be continuing to make this part. We'll have the first part of 4 being made for the space elevator. We should be able to finish the next episode and move on to the next one, which will be the... what is it? The assembly director system, which all we need to make for that is supercomputers. We already have the adaptive control units. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.